Hi there, and welcome to Global English Academy, your one-stop place for learning English in a fun and practical way. Today, we're diving into 200 intermediate-level words you can use in your everyday life. Don't worry about taking notes, we'll go slow, give you meanings, and show you how to use these words in sentences. Ready? Let's get started. Social and emotional words. Let's kick things off with some social and emotional words. These are great for expressing how you feel or talking about relationships. Here are 10 words for you. The first word is appreciate. This means to value or be thankful for something. For example, I really appreciate your help with this project. Next, we have compliment. A compliment is a positive remark about someone. For instance, she gave me a compliment on my new haircut. The word confident means feeling sure about yourself. For example, he was confident about his presentation and it went well. Another great one is curious, which means eager to know something. You could say, I'm curious about how this machine works. And then there's disappointed, which means feeling unhappy because something didn't go as expected. A good example is, I was disappointed when the movie ended poorly. Do you notice how each of these words helps you express yourself better? Practice these, and they'll become part of your everyday vocabulary. Food and cooking words. Now, let's move to the kitchen and talk about food and cooking. These words are super handy when you're eating out or cooking at home. First up, ingredients. These are the items used to prepare a dish. For example, the recipe calls for fresh ingredients like tomatoes and basil. Next is flavor, which means the taste of food. You could say, this soup has a rich flavor. If you love food, you've probably heard the word cuisine, which refers to a style of cooking. For example, I love Italian cuisine, especially pasta. And let's talk about recipe. This is a set of instructions for cooking. You could say, I followed the recipe step by step. Another important word is seasoning, which are spices or herbs added to food. For instance, add some seasoning to enhance the taste. Imagine going to a restaurant and using these words. You'll sound confident and fluent. Work and office words. Next, let's talk about work and office vocabulary. These words are perfect for professional settings. The first word is deadline, which is the time by which a task must be finished. For example, we have a deadline to finish the report by Friday. Then there's presentation, which is a formal way of showing ideas. You might say, her presentation was very impressive. Another useful word is promotion, which means moving to a higher position. You could say, he earned a promotion to manager. A word we all use often is meeting. It's a gathering to discuss something. For example, we have a meeting scheduled at 10 a.m. And finally, prioritize, which means arranging tasks in order of importance. For instance, it's important to prioritize your work to meet deadlines. These words will make your office conversations much smoother. Travel words. Let's take a trip now, literally, with travel words. The word destination means the place you're traveling to. For example, our destination is Paris. Itinerary refers to a planned schedule for your trip. You might say, I'll email you the itinerary for our vacation. Luggage means the bags you take on a trip. For instance, don't forget to pack your luggage. And here's a helpful one, delayed, which means something is late. For example, our flight is delayed by 2 hours. With these words, you'll feel confident navigating travel situations. Conclusion. And that's it for today's episode. We've covered words for emotions, cooking, work, and even travel, just a small portion of the 200 intermediate words you'll find useful in daily life. Remember, learning vocabulary is not about memorizing, it's about using the words in your conversations. So, pick a few from today's episode and try them out this week. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe to Global English Academy and share it with your friends who are learning English. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye for now.